Hi guys, my name is Tracy and they call me the Diva.
I am Nicholas DeLeon and they call me Nikon Kid.
And together we're Billiard Talk. I know you guys have been missing us. We've been out and about. Nick's been touring the entire world. He's going to chat with you just a few minutes while I get some things together. We have a surprise for one of our junior players tonight, and Nick's going to give it to her.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm super
going
excited.
On, Nick?
Man,
you go ahead and give him the spiel. I'm going to run over here and get this done for you.
Okay, I've been so busy, guys. Sorry we haven't been on. It's been hectic with her schedule and my schedule with going to events and getting everything organized. So I have a lot going on. This month, actually, I leave on the 19th for a big event. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I have tried to keep everything organized on my phone. For the Racked on the Rocks Omega, the 25,000 added. They're doing 10,000 added one pocket, 10,000 added bar table 9-ball, and 5,000 added single elimination big table 10-ball. A lot of the champions are there. I'm very excited to go and compete and be with those guys and see what I can do. And right after that is the Brendan Crockett Memorial 10-ball tournament, 10,000 added at Oscar Dominguez's place at the end of the month. It's the July 30th and 31st. If you guys, Federer's going to be there. A lot of players are going to be there. So if you guys are there, you guys stop in, hang out at Racks on the Rocks and Oscar's place. And then I'm super busy. Right after that, I come back for a couple days, hang out with my family, my wife, and then I leave on the 6th for the European Open in Germany. So I'm looking forward to that. Never been out there, so it's the first time for me, and I'm looking to compete with them as well. I come back for about 10 days for the family, and I'm back out in Texas for the Texas Open. So that's another big one, and there's just more events coming. So you guys follow me on my Nick DeLeon Nikon Kid fan page, and you guys will know all my updated stuff. I do a lot of raffles, Q-Tech raffles, Qs, everything. I have a bundle going on right now, so you guys just check it out. I just do everything I possibly can for you guys and share as much as I possibly can for you.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to run this promo video and then we're going to get down to business. We have Miss Sophia Mass waiting, curious about what we're doing to her this evening. We have a huge surprise for her and I can't wait for her to hear it. I'm going to run that promo video right quick, Nick, so that the fans know what to expect this evening.
Yes.
All right, guys, tonight on Billiard Talk, it's the Juniors Winners Circle. All right, let's bring Sophia on, Nick. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, Sophia. How are you, sweetie?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah.
So I'm going to let Nick ask you a couple of questions, and then we're going to tell you what the heck you're doing here this evening.
Yeah. Hey, so if a lot of people don't know about you or your fan page or anything like that, tell us a little bit about yourself and like how long you've been playing and whatnot.
I am 14 years old. My name is Sophia. They call me the Pink Dagger, and I've been playing for like 3.5 years.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't it? She is one incredible shot, Nick. If you haven't watched her play, you're missing out.
And tell us, do you have a fan page?
Yes, I do. I have it's called Sophia Mast, and there's also Sophia Mast, the Pink Dagger.
Okay, awesome.
So you guys follow her. She's also, aren't you on Instagram, Sophia?
No, I'm not.
No, not Instagram, but she is on Facebook, guys, and she's got an incredible page. So you guys go and check it out. Well, let's not waste any time, Nick. Could you give Sophia a little hint on what she's doing here?
Yeah. Hey, did you know that Monica Webb has been watching you?
No.
You didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Well, we
Well,
have a
I have a
surprise
little
for
video.
you.
I've got a little video to show you, Sophia. So check this out.
Okay.
You are the very first child out of 20 to be invited to the Monica Webb. It's a Moscone Cup type event for juniors. You are the first one on the list. Congratulations, Sophia. Welcome to the Battle of Champions, honey.
That's very cool. I love the Moscone Cup like so much. Like I've had this time where I would only watch Moscone Cup on YouTube, and
Well, there's a lot of little girls that would love to be in your spot right now. I sent your dad your invitation, your ticket. So he has it, but I asked him to keep it quiet because they wanted to see your reaction when you saw the little ticket. So welcome to the Battle of Junior Champions, sweetie. You earned it.
That's amazing.
Congratulations. Hard work
I'm
pays
so
off.
excited.
Yes, it does. Hard work pays off, and we are so excited to have you. Now, there's a bunch of comments, so I'm going to switch over there so these people can get in here. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Persistent Wolf Billiards. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome. Getting close to being in that 5th seat for this Moscone. I believe that's directed to you, Mr. DeLeon.
Yeah, I'm working hard for it. Just see what the end of the year turns out to be. So.
And Inverted 311 says, congratulations, Sophia. Persistent Billiards, congratulations, Sophia. Well, I hope this makes your Monday, sweetie. You sure have earned it. You worked so hard, and all of us have been paying close attention to how far you've come in your short little career. So you do us proud.
I can already see it's going to be the best event that I've already been to. I'm like really speechless that I'm so excited to go.
It's awesome.
To be the first one, that's mind blown.
Hey, that's that first draft pick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right?
And you're a girl. Yes.
Yes.
Well, we'll let you go
awesome.
So you can call your friends and let them know that you're the first draft pick for the Juniors Moscone Cup.
Yeah, and I believe your dad does have the file image as well, so you can post the link for this and the image for the first invite.
So you post that ticket everywhere.
Okay.
All right, Sophia. You have a good night, sweetie.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye, guy. Bye. Later.
So that was Miss Sophia Mass. She's the first draft pick into the Juniors Moscone Cup. What do you think about that, Nick?
I think it's absolutely amazing. It's all about the juniors. And I can't wait to see who else is involved and who else gets picked. But there's so many talented juniors out there that are putting in so much work, and especially right now because they're on summertime, so they're even putting in double time right now. So I got to watch their last big event in Vegas, or our last 2 big events in Vegas, the JIC and the oh god, what was the other one? The big international.
I think it's is it the VNEA? Is that how it's called, or have I got the letters introverted?
I might have it mixed up too, but I watched a lot, and man, I could not believe the talent that we have as juniors. And I wish I started when they started. And for her to be playing for only 3 years and where she's at, it's absolutely incredible. So I mean, just hats off to her and everybody else. Just keep on putting in that hard work. It pays off. I'm living it right now, and I couldn't. I mean, if you would have told me that a year ago, me waking up my wife on the couch to watch all these world events and all this, that I would be playing in it, I'd tell you that you were dreaming. Crazy. Like you were just giving me crazy thoughts. And I'm out there going, and like I said, like my next matchroom event is in Germany. I get to go there for my first time. My grandpa's from there, so I'm very excited to head out and to another big matchroom event.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on is Sophia is the first of 20 kids. There will be 4 different teams. It's the North versus the South. So, if you guys are interested and getting your kids on this team, the only way they're going to be able to qualify is to play in our qualifying tournaments. Right now, we have the state of Mississippi, the state of Georgia, Wisconsin has come on board, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, Nick. These kids are coming from everywhere. Oh, I forgot Missouri.
Yes.
Actually, St. Louis did the juniors proud this past weekend. One of my own podcast kids, little Caden, he got second place this weekend at Junior Nationals in St. Louis, Missouri. And
that's awesome. Congratulations.
They're doing some fantastic things. Oh, yeah. And our chairman, Mako Tips, is in the room.
Hey, what's
up? In the background. He's the one that spearheaded this whole thing. So, Sophia, Mako Tips, make sure you guys are plugging this gentleman. He's doing a lot for these juniors, and it was his idea to get this started. Actually, it was my juniors. They were saying, we want a Moscone Cup. We want to be on a Moscone Cup. So this gentleman said, you know what? Let's see what we can do. We got Dee Atkins. We've got Monica Webb, obviously.
Yes,
and Corey Dulles on the board. They're doing phenomenal things for these kids. So you guys, if you're wanting to be a host to do this event in your state, go to our website and I will pull that banner up for you guys. It's scrolling across the screen there at the bottom. To join our movement to help the juniors for their championships, go to www.jr. What is that, JR? I think I got it backwards. It's been a week. Anyway, just go to www.makotips.com and I'll get that stuff fixed for you guys. But this one is the one I wanted to do. Congratulations, Sophia, for the first invite into the Monica Webb Battle of the Junior Champions. These kids are going to do some phenomenal things in our little circle of billiards, Nick, and it's so exciting to watch them play, and they're such well-mannered children at such a young age. They could teach us adults a couple of things.
No, it's absolutely crazy, and the event is probably the best event that they'll ever play in because of the fact that we have it out here in Arizona. We have a east versus west side of town. We have 6 people though instead of 5 players, and then also we have Arizona versus Vegas guys only, and then we have also Arizona versus Vegas women's as well. So there's so much that got kind of bursted from the Moscone Cup that everybody wanted to do something, and it's so awesome to give an opportunity for the juniors to feel that excitement and then also get under that pressure that you'll never feel unless you play in one of these events. So it's just preparation for their further years to come. So it's really great to see what they're doing. And
it is
awesome.
And I'd forgotten Florida also. They were one of the first ones besides Georgia to get involved in this movement for these kids. I've been doing these podcasts for these kids for the past few months, and it's been amazing. I'm having such a wonderful time giving these kids a voice. They work just as hard as the adults do, and sometimes their voices aren't near as loud. So I was like, I'll do it.
No, it's great. We've been watching, and it's been fantastic to hear all the juniors and see all the juniors that are out there, even the ones that are not traveling to the bigger events.
Right. And it's, those kids that can't afford it. That's what this fund is for.
Yeah.
It not only is going to support them for this Moscone Type Cup event, it will also put money into a foundation for them for cues, for travel expenses, for more tournaments for the kids. So the more that we donate to this fund and the more that we put host locations out there and other things, the more the kids will have other places to play. The problem that our children are having right now, Nick, is there's not enough tournaments for them. There's not enough locations for children under the age of 20. Some of these places, they'll let 19-year-olds in, but not children. You do have some places that do, but it's very rare. Usually it has something to do with the licensing. So the more
license and you have to have your parent in there past a certain time. And
absolutely. So we're just trying to get the word out there. And, I'll be heading to the World Games on Wednesday to watch, some of the best around the world compete. And these kids want to do this too. They want to be involved. So I'm hoping that the United States will hear these kids and say, you know what, it's time we get off our duffs and do something for our billiards community. It's about all of us, not just certain, not just the women, not just the kids, not just the men. It's about all of us. We do care about our sport and we want it recognized.
So. No, for sure. And it's all right now. It's all about the juniors, really. The upcoming. So that's what we need to support.
Right.
So.
They're our future champions. Little Sophia is our next Jennifer Beretta, Monica Webb. You got Savannah Easton. You have let's see, Payne McBride. You have all these amazing junior players out there, and they are playing their hearts out. And these kids are talented.
Yes.
Savannah, I saw her juggling balls earlier.
Yeah, she's doing everything online. It's crazy.
But, we appreciate all the parents out there that allow us to have their children on these streams. And, hopefully we're making a difference for their kids. And, I'm having a blast. I couldn't have asked for a better job, Nick.
No, totally. And create those fan pages and advertise yourself, like whether you're doing a couple shots on the table or you're breaking, whatever it is, help build your following, because that's a lot of what a lot of pro players kind of like don't like go towards, like everything that Sophia's doing and Savannah and, the list just goes on, that you have to just show more of yourself and be able to be open to all that. So you just never know who you're going to run into.
And that's the reason why I decided to do this, because some of these kids, their parents, they don't know how to market their children really well. So this way they're directly involved with me, and I would not ever do anything that the parents did not want me to do. So that's the reason why I have the parents on with the kids. Like,
that's great.
D'Angelo Spain, the kid is amazing. He's a great shot, and the entire family plays pool. So it was a great experience for me. I can't say enough about these kids.
The kids definitely need to set aside and think about exactly, because it's not just about the juniors, but it's definitely the parents that are sacrificing their time, their
a lot of money.
Correct, money and plans and whatnot to focus and let their kids do what they love to do, and it's fantastic.
Right. And as long as there's one child out there that needs a little help getting themselves promoted, I'll keep doing this. It does a lot for me as well. It makes me, I was very fortunate to have a grandfather that played pool. I never traveled and did any of those things, but I had someone to help me learn how to market myself. So I got really good at that. And if I can share that experience that I had with some of these kids and just give them a platform to tell their story, then I'll keep doing it.
No, it's fantastic. It's great to see them all knowing that there's more juniors than what we actually see or we see at the events.
Right. Absolutely. And it's they get out there and they support each other. It's like, even if they're playing each other, after it's all said and done, they're out there getting ice cream together.
Oh no, for sure. Yes, I see that. That's awesome. That's what I actually love. Like, I saw all the pictures taking, and I saw, like, even afterwards. And normally you see like the opposite, right? You see like okay, just stay away. You just beat me,
Don't talk to me right now.
Instead they're all going out swimming and they're all like hanging out with each other. Like, it's great that they keep that bond off the pool table as well, like when they go to all these events. It's fantastic.
I mean, us adults can learn something from these kids.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But anyway, I have a couple of things I need to do. Nick, would you is there anyone out there that has any questions? Sophia's still hanging out, so if you guys have some questions, she'd be more than happy to answer them. Any questions for Miss Sophia? I can bring her right back in. Nick, she's still sitting down there. So if you need her, would you like for me to bring her back in so you can talk with her just a little bit longer?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I have a couple of juniors that I need to go ahead and get them into the room. So I'll bring Sophia back in and you guys can chat and keep my my room occupied.
No problem.
Sophia, you can be me for just a few minutes. I think you can do a better job than I can. I keep giving him tongue tied.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. All right. So, Sophia, let us know, what do you have coming up? Plans, whatnot. Where are you going?
I have a tire. I think I might be going to the tire tour event this Saturday.
Okay.
Maybe the West Virginia JIC stop. There's also a women's event going on in Florida, and then in August there's the other JIC event in Iowa. I'm going to that one because I have family over there.
Awesome.
And that's all I know right now.
Are you making the Oscar Dominguez's and Desiree's hard time event?
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, because I heard that Tyler and his wife are going to be there to help out a lot of the juniors.
I'm excited to be there. They're great people. I met them in person, and they're funny and happy.
Yes, yeah, very good people indeed. So, do you have any okay, let's see. Oh, favorite pool player. How about that?
I have a bunch. For the girls, I would say Allison Fisher.
Okay.
And Jeanette Lee, and then I also love SVB.
Yes, as we all do. Any rivalries at all?
Sophia, I have some questions for you.
Oh, never mind. I'll let her.
Yeah, we got some questions. They're like, hey, I'm here. Sophia, they want to know, have you been sponsored by any Q companies yet?
I'm sponsored by Predator. And
there you are, Persistent Wolf, Predator. Let's see. Let me find a window that looks good, Nick. All right, Sophia, you've been at, they would like to see you in the Florida State Championships next month at RACS if you would like to join them down there. I can get your dad some information on those if you would like to play in any of those events.
Yeah, definitely give me the information. I love playing in tournaments.
All right, fantastic. We're waiting on one more. Mr. Cossey's in the room. We're just waiting on Jax.
All righty.
Sophia, do you know Timmy Cossey or Jackson Seaboy?
I know Timmy Cossey. I don't think I know Jax.
Jax is from Minnesota. Also, Ace Smith. He's out of I believe South Texas, Houston area. He goes by Night Rider, I think. All right, we'll go ahead and bring some more. So let's see, Sophia, what's your favorite tip to shoot with?
I play with a How tip, a How medium. Someone over here does my tips for free, and I love it so much. It feels so great.
What has been your favorite tournament to play in so far?
I would say the WPBA. Yeah. That was an amazing experience to play with all the pros and everybody watching you around the arena. And even though I went to an hour, it was just fun. Like, I played with Angela Janik, and she just made it fun for me. Like, we were talking and having a good time.
Awesome. Okay, Nick, I'll be quiet so you can talk.
No. I was going to see if she had any rivalries in the junior national events.
Are they, Sophia? Do you guys have any rivalries?
I wouldn't say rivalries, but I would say like me and Skylar Hess play a lot. Like, I play her the most.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, we'll switch the question around. Okay, so you do get to play her a lot. Now, do you mix it up and do you play with the guys and the juniors, or is it just strictly the ladies?
Just the ladies.
Okay, not bad. We were watching while you and Savannah were playing each other. I can't remember which tournament that was. That was really good. Congratulations on that one, kiddo.
Thank you.
Okay, we're just waiting on Jax, but we'll go ahead and add Timmy to the stream with Miss Sophia. Hey, Timmy, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah,
How
you're
was your
good.
tournament in St. Louis, sir?
It was good.
Was good. You remember Miss Sophia Mast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys aren't really all that chatty, Sophia.
No,
You'll
hey,
learn.
Timmy, how old are you, bud?
I'm 13.
Okay, so around the same age, right? I mean, they're all. How long have you been playing?
About 3 years.
Oh, so you guys are all in that. Man, I wish I started when you guys were that young. God.
Timmy, what is your Fargo? Will you tell Nick what your Fargo is, sir?
I'm on a 397.
397. That's good. That's good. Just the hard work pays off. That's about the. I mean, the most thing I can say to you guys is that it pays off so much, and I've learned that the last, I would say, 4 or 5 months going to all these international events and everything. And I used to be out in Arizona. I used to be more of a action player. I used to play because there was not a lot of tournaments, and there's still not a lot of tournaments for us higher Fargo players. So, but now since I've been overseas and I've asked questions, I've talked to all of the top players. The practice is so important because I used to be like 80% in action, whether I was playing for $20 or $500 or whatever it is. But I was like, oh, I'm always in stroke. I'm always gambling. And then when you go to these tournaments, it's totally different. You only get one rack a piece to practice before you have to play Co-Brother or the Terminator. Like, it's absolutely insane. Where the U.S., you get there early, you can practice for an hour or 2 hours before your tournament starts. And you go overseas and you got just a rack, 1 minute, 2 minutes to do a rack before you have to play. And it's definitely mind-blowing at first, but then I come back and all I do is practice and prepare myself for it. And then when I go, I know why all the overseas players can just throw out a rack and be fine and get ready into the match and get ready to play another champion. It's absolutely insane. So put in the
his Fargo though is based off of playing 8-ball. His game is actually 9-ball. If
It really is.
BCA had a 9-ball here, then I'm sure it would be totally different because his 9-ball game is way better than his 8-ball game.
Oh, awesome.
Sophia, what is your Fargo, sweetie?
I'm sorry.
I can't remember, but I think it's like higher than a 530. I can't remember that. I know it's higher than a 530.
Okay. Yeah, it's these the Fargos really are I just don't the adjustments that you're having to make, especially for the kids, it's really difficult to nail down a Fargo unless they're playing in these Fargo rated tournaments. It's really hard.
Right.
And I know Timmy hasn't played in that many Fargo rated tournaments, just the 8-ball ones. We're waiting on Jax, Timmy, is who we're waiting on. You guys are just a little bit early. I made sure I shipped those links out, and he's on his way to a league. So as soon as they get settled, then we can get started. Timmy, do you have any questions for Sophia?
No, not really.
Oh my goodness. So how did you, I saw that your mom had posted a lot of photographs. How did you do at Kenny's this weekend after the juniors tournament?
I ended up getting 4th.
Pretty good job there, buddy. And how many kids did you guys end up having over there at Kenny's?
I'm like 10.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. All right. I'm having a little technical difficulties, Nick. I'm going to pop out of here and let you man the station for me while I fix this. All right.
So out where you guys are at, it's all 8-ball bar table?
Yeah.
So is it all BCA or is it APA? Is it?
It has there's APA and BCA.
And BCA is the one that goes into Fargo, correct?
Yeah.
So, I don't know who you guys' organization for, who runs everything for BCA out there, but our BCA out here just switched over, and they do the 5 games of 8-ball, and then they do 5 games of 10-ball. So we have 2 games or 10 games, if you want to say, in one session a night. And they just tried that out last year, and the biggest league that we have is Champions League. If you guys ever want to see if they want to open it up to a 10 game instead of a 5 game, it'll help you get into that rotation spirit. Just a thought for being out there. So we got somebody asking, I wish it was Fargo rated connections that I've been struggling break out the APA. Yeah, it's APA just doesn't stick to the Fargo. They have their own little system, so it's one of those things that some leagues have them and some leagues don't. But based on your Fargo, that's like when you go to BCA Nationals, or even we have the Michigan Nationals that are coming up, all that stuff. It's all based off of Fargo and however many games you have in, so you have to get established. So.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hi, Jax. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I saw you tearing up that table this weekend over at Nationals. Did you do okay in the minis?
Yeah, I got first place.
I told you. Good going, kiddo. Good going. Jax, do you know Sophia Mast?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. We're all acquainted. Well, Sophia, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Would you like to stay until the end?
That's fine.
Okay, we've got a couple of things that we're going to do for the boys tonight. I can't leave my boys out. So we're in a contest to see who got the most views. So I'm going to run a video. Unfortunately, Ace couldn't make it tonight, guys. He was the third person because two of you guys tied for second, and one that got the most views. So I'm going to go ahead and run this, and then I'm going to let you guys know who won the viewers. So let me find my little video. Okay, guys, you ready? Let's do this. Okay, the kid with the highest views was, congratulations, Timmy. You had the most views with 914. Jackson Ace tied just shy of that.
Oh, nice.
So congratulations, kids. Now, instead of just one kid getting something, Casey Clark said she's going to give both of you a little prize. So you, both of your parents, and you guys, absolutely. If you guys reach out to me and make sure I get those addresses so that Casey can ship that stuff. Congratulations, Timmy. You did really well, sir. And Jax, I cannot believe how well you played over at Junior Nationals, kid. You did phenomenal. You don't think you did, but I was watching you. Every time you posted something, I was watching. Same with Timmy. All of these podcast kids, Nick, they're phenomenal children. Their parents are amazing. These parents rally together. Every child that was on a table, somebody's parent was streaming that. Nice. You know, and it literally takes all of us to make sure these kids are getting those views and getting those sponsors. And, you know, we couldn't be happier for these kids. And here we go. One more. Persistent Wolf Billiard says, congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Well, I won't keep all of you kids out much later. I know you have things you'd rather do instead of talking to two old people. I'm really talking about Nick. I mean, come on. How many ice creams can you eat in one tournament, Nick?
Hey. Shane Bamboing got us on the ice cream trip. It was like pasta, and then it was like ice cream right afterwards. I'm like, okay, and then it just kind of like flew together. We're like, we went to another restaurant, and we're like, okay, we ate ice cream. I'm like, yeah, ice cream. And it was like every day, like when we were at the UK Open. It was like whenever we went out to eat, it was like food, ice cream, and we chilled for a while, and then we all went back to our hotels.
Well, I would like to know, what is everyone's favorite candy? Ooh. We already know, Nick. Sophia, what is your favorite candy?
I would say M&M's, but I love ice cream better.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Cookie dough or brownie.
Timmy Cossey, what is your favorite ice cream and what is your favorite candy, sir?
My favorite candy is probably Twix, and the ice cream is probably like cookie batter.
Nice, Jax.
My favorite candy is gummy worms, and my favorite ice cream is Hello.
I'm with Jax. all day long. Loving those gummy worms, man. Loving those gummy worms.
Right? Gas stations have the best ones.
I know. All right, boys. What is your next tournament coming up, Jax?
Mine's Pennsylvania.
Good luck, sir. I'll be watching.
Yeah, good luck.
Next tournament.
I actually don't know when it is.
Well, I'm pretty sure your Missouri tournament's taking up a lot of mom's time. So Timmy's mom's helping out at Kenny's Bar and Grill with the Missouri Championship state tournament. Let me get my words straight. So if any of you kids are in that area, contact Miss Cossey and she'll get you on that list. And there's also a link on our juniors page for the juniors Billiard Scholarship Fund. You guys can find a link there. And also you can follow me on my professional page at Tracy the Diva Lerma, or you can follow me on my personal page at Tracy Lerma, and it says Inside Pool Diva on the side for any information that you need. Also, makotips.com can help you out with that as well. Nick, do you have anything you would like to plug this evening?
No, just kids, man, have fun. Enjoy the game. You'll learn more from losing than you will from winning. So just always have your mind open to learn when you go out and play, whether it's just practicing, tournaments, action, or whatever you guys get into tournament-wise. Just have fun, enjoy the game, and everything will come to you. Some people learn it quicker than others, but the hard work does pay off.
Timmy, would you like to plug your sponsors this evening, sir?
Yeah, I'd like to plug Mako Tips and Kenny's Bar and Grill.
Thank you. Jack Seaboy, would you like to plug your sponsors, sir?
Young Buck Billiard Supply.
Sweet.
All right. And Miss Sophia Mass.
Yeah.
Golden State Billiards, Predator, Jam Up, Jameson Daniels, and Dunsky Dungeon.
I was like, are you gonna remember Dom?
Yeah, Dom. Yeah. Let that guy slip out.
Oh, I don't know about him.
Well, we're gonna let these kids call it a night. We appreciate you guys coming out and spending some time with us. Congratulations, Timmy. Congratulations, Jack. And a huge congratulations to Miss Sophia Mass for making the cut with the top 20. I'm going to pull you guys out, and Nick and I are going to do our close. You guys have a great night, and I'll get those addresses soon from you guys. Thank you so much.
Guys. Have a good one.
That was fun. I'm glad you were up for the challenge. The kids are so much easier than the adults.
Yeah, I know, it's good. It's just you just get them to open up a little bit, and like that'll just all come in, more time and everything. So I'm actually happy for all of them. Like it's exciting to see the ages and see the difference and where they come from and whatnot. And his Timmy's dad was saying, they mostly just have BCA 8-ball out there, and he's better in rotation, which is great. It just you have to figure out how to get that in there, and that's why I gave him a suggestion. What we do out here is that we just combine 10-ball with our 8-ball league. So now there's 10 games that go in and not just 5. So
they just need more events. I mean, for sure. It's just difficult for them when they don't have enough events. And that was the whole reason for me starting this entire movement is for the United States to know, we have children that can't. It shouldn't be just a bar game, Nick. It's not a bar game if kids are playing it.
No, I understand. I know. It's just you have to. I mean, there has to be something where you're allowed to have them in there with the parents past a certain time. But I understand that all liquor license.
I completely get it too.
Are different, and I get it 100%. I understand it, but it's all about the junior players, and they need to be able to play. So,
it's been a fantastic few months doing this, and like I said, I am overwhelmed with how many children that I've actually interviewed. I was sitting here trying to find more devices because I had so many kids streaming their matches.
Yeah.
It's like I had to split screens all over the place, watching each one of these kids, and I'm like, my shyest one ever, he did very well over in St. Louis, and I was like, I'm so proud of you. I did a young man out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he actually played his guitar on live stream. You missed it. You really need to go back and watch that one.
I will. I'll go back and watch it for sure.
He actually is playing in a Facebook Live event coming up soon on the 18th or the 21st or the 18th. I can't remember what day it was, but I'm so extremely excited for him. These kids have other hobbies and other talents, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of the talents that these children have. They're just amazing. I'm flabbergasted at how well they play. I was like, man, I wish I played that well when I was 14.
I know, right? Like, I wish I started when I was that young. I mean, I did start, but I didn't take it as serious as the kids did. Like, I wish I started at 9 and 10 years old. I mean, man, I know my whole family was racing BMX, and I was like into that. And then once I got into my bad accident, my uncle introduced me to pool, and I fell in love with it. I just wish I would have done that instead of BMX.
Well, you are bored, Nick. I was right there with you. I wanted to be outside. I wanted to do stuff outside. So, for me, it was a different experience. Like I said, I had a grandfather that played. And it was nice to be able to go in there. But, at a certain time, I had to leave, because the kids can't be in the vicinity. And then when they bought the bar, I was allowed in there, but I had to stay off in the back where, I couldn't, nobody could see me. I'm just back there hitting balls with my little, I think I stood on a milk crate, like Alex Pagulant.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, so you're heading off to, you're going to Indiana. Is it Indiana first?
I have it pulled up right here. I am going to Racks on the Rocks in Illinois, Peoria. They have a big event out there. So if you guys are out there, you guys don't have really nothing to do and you guys want to watch some fantastic pool, Omega Billiards TV is streaming all of it. It's one pocket. It is 9-ball bar table, and it is big table 10-ball single elimination. It is going to be a lot of fun. Huge names are there: Chip Compton, Tony Chohan, Shane Van Boeing, Fedor, Shane Wolf, I believe, is going. Josh Roberts, I believe, just got on the list. Everybody is going. I'm excited to be able to play in all three events. I just want to thank all my sponsors and for other people as well, helping me out, getting me to the events. I appreciate more than you guys know. And I'm going to see how I handle myself with all these champions again. So
you got this.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's more, I look at it as experience if I don't do well, So, I always say I don't lose. I always learn, so.
That's right. And these kids are learning that as well. They're really learning that. Hey, your stalker's here.
I have a stalker? Oh, dang. I'm out. Deuces.
I'm kidding. Hey, Corby, how are you? He's so rude, Corby. Make sure you take unflattering pictures of him again. I need you to take more pictures of him eating.
Oh, just the ice cream. Just the ice cream.
Oh my goodness. Well, while Nick's over there playing, I'll be heading to Birmingham on Wednesday to check out the World Games. I have a couple of friends that are playing out there. The fillers are on their way. They were getting off the plane today. Also, the Stiers are there. Shane Van Boening. We have Monica Webb, which is the face of our juniors championships.
Yeah, John Mora.
And Mr. Mora will be there. And Carlo Beato has been off the plane for a hot second. Yeah. And it should be a great time. I'm not going as as media this time. I'm going as a spectator.
Oh, awesome. I wish I could have made it, but I am booked up.
Well, I mean, from what I'm hearing, you can't even take, I can't take my purse. I'm going to have to leave my purse in the car. And I'm like, where am I going to put my...
You better wear some like cargo pants with some big pockets.
Does it look like I wear cargo pants?
I'm just saying, you guys' wallets are like this thick. Like
we
and, like,
have stuff
and then,
in there.
and then you have a little zipper for change, and you can barely get it out. Like, and then your ID, you're trying to get your ID out, and you're sitting there at the register. You're like, girl, I won't come out. I'm like, you guys make it easier. Like that might do.
I'm telling Dory. I'm telling Dory right now.
I'm gonna make $1 million on the new invention of a women's wallet of getting their ID out quicker.
See, you're fired, Nick. No more pics. Only unflattering ones, Corby. Only unflattering ones, like with his mouth wide open or Dory smacking him with a spatula. You know, the good stuff. Oh my gosh. But like I said, I'm going as a spectator and not necessarily a reporter. That way I can just kind of mesh and blend in with everybody. And this is kind of a new thing for me, just trying to just see what I can see from sitting back with the spectators and hearing what they're having to say so that I can report that back to you when I get back. And I'm hoping I'll be able to go maybe live or us do like a little bit of a show while I'm there. Maybe not outside per se, but we'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Maybe I can make it Nick friendly.
Well, hey, I will be out there at Racks on the Rock. So I'm depending on how I do in the one pocket.
When do you leave?
I leave on the 19th. I get there out there.
I'll be home by then.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect. Then I'll have plenty of time. Then we're good.
Right. Well, we'll get together and figure it out anyways. Oh, Corby says all pics of Nick are unflattering. Nick.
Oh, yeah. You love my pictures.
Oh my gosh. Dom's probably having a field day with this one. And your pal, Melina Mike. That way they can make fun of you really well.
Yeah, Mr. Knit. Yeah. Knit and the best friends, Dom and Melina Mike.
You guys are something else, I promise.
Always having fun, always enjoying life.
If you guys are out in the Birmingham, Alabama area or near that area, most of your professional players will be at Iron City Billiards for practice. They have a little small area that's been roped off just for the professionals. Also, the Styers are putting on clinics. So if you guys are needing some help, head on out to Iron City Billiards.
Yes, they are there. I'm pretty sure they are there waiting to teach.
Waiting to take my money and teach me something.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been fun, guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in tonight to watch our circle of winning juniors. I mean, these kids are spectacular. Like Nick said, it's been such a blessing watching these kids master themselves on these pool tables, and they're just getting better. By the time little Sophia Mass becomes 21 years old, she will probably be around the world, Nick.
I'm telling you, every junior right now has really good potential to become a monster player, female and male. It's actually incredible to watch them play.
It is, and it's always been a joy. They have such great personalities, and you can see it on the table. They actually pour their heart and soul into their game, and it's been a pleasure so far. So I look forward to seeing them climb that giant ladder. They're edging for your job, Nick.
Hey, I'm more. I mean, there's always someone out there better than you. Always, you just have to push to be harder and fight harder. But I'm actually really excited about the Cup. I am looking forward to it, and I can't wait to find out more details and everything to see if it works with my schedule. If I'm not overseas playing next year in some of the events, if it works out, I'll definitely be there to support the juniors. So.
Well, we look forward to seeing your face in Georgia. I'll make sure I make an appearance because I've got to watch Sophia play in this event. It's going to be so much fun. And just to see her little face light up when she found out she got a ticket of something she had no clue she was winning.
Or even what was going on.
That's the best part about it. Yes. Right. It's the best part about it. I just love it. And we've got 19 more kids to surprise, Nick.
Yeah, and hats off to her dad too for keeping it a secret, because I know how
hard I didn't think you could.
Yeah, to keep secrets from your kids is very tough, especially when you know that it's something so big and so important to them that they're so passionate about. So it's very, very awesome that
especially if you're only getting an invite, because we have no clue who they're going to vote in next. Correct. I mean, that's the fascinating part, because Dee Atkins and Monica Webb and Corey Deuel are all putting their heads together to pick out the next kid. So I'm just excited to find out who it is.
Yeah, I can't wait. So,
and then, of course, we have those junior championships. So all of those states, they'll end up picking some kids out of that too. So, this is going to be exciting. So hats off to 2023 to find out who's going to fill those Moscone Cup dreams for these kids.
Yes,
it's anybody's. Wait. It's anybody's spot. Anybody's spot.
It is.
All right, guys. I'm going to roll that footage one more time, and then Nick's going to plug his sponsors, and I'm going to plug mine because I have some new ones myself. So
let's roll.
I'm going to roll it. All right,
that is awesome. I'm excited. I can't wait to find out who's next. We can only imagine with all the junior players who could be next.
Now that they know, once Sophia puts it out there that she got a ticket, it's going to be nuts.
Yes. Hashtag the heck out of it. Share all of it. It's going to be fantastic.
Once she puts that out there, it's going to go crazy. They're going to be like, I want one too. And it's going to be one crazy thing. I'm excited for all these kids. Nick, go ahead and plug those sponsors, sir.
Man, so I'll start off with my number one sponsor, Q-Tech. They do everything for me. And you guys, anybody, you guys see me anywhere, any event, I'm the easiest guy to talk to. If you guys want to try out the brake cue, you guys want to try out the synergy shaft, jump cue, whatever, my bag is always open to you guys. And I tell you guys this all the time. Don't feel, fear to come and talk to me or want to try something out before you go and spend a ton of money on cues. And then you end up not liking it or whatnot, because everybody's different. But also Rassin tables, they're amazing. I have my own Rassin in my room. Unfortunately, my wife was using it, so I couldn't use it as my background tonight. But Digital Pool, they're doing big and great things as well. Follow them on Facebook. They're always coming out with something new and always working on their stuff. They're teaming up with a lot of different places and overseas and in the U.S. So look out for them. Dogging It with Melina Mike and Joey Ryan. Follow them. They have all the scoops. I'm pretty sure I saw something tonight. I think they're interviewing somebody special tonight. Go to this
Didn't
page.
we do the same thing not long ago?
I don't know. Did we?
We did.
Oh, that's right. If you guys know that, you guys know what is coming tonight on their page. So follow them. Windows open. Dogging It. They are doing something great tonight. So watch out for them. Town Billiard Tips. What can I say? The brake tips, jump tips, they're fantastic. If you guys don't have one, you guys want to try one, let me know. I have it on all my brake cues and jump cue as well. So check them out. Also, one of my newest sponsors is Golden State Billiard Supply, Oscar Dominguez and Desiree out of California, Sacramento. If you guys need cues, if you guys need product, pool balls, whatever, reach out to them, send them a message, see what they can do for you. They take care of their people. So really good people to be around as well. Also, one of my newest sponsors, if you guys are ever in Michigan, there is a Predator Michigan event coming up in September, the 21st through the 24th, I believe. And I actually will be there. Diamond Limousine Company. If any ride you need, anything, reach out to them. Let them know that I sent you. They will take care of you. They will get you to A and B and back to the airport or whatnot, wherever you're going. And I appreciate them so much. They've done so much for me, and they just joined me this year. I am so thankful for having them on my my sponsors list and being a part of another great family. So,
Awesome.
Inside Pool Magazine. We thank you for letting us and the Diva get on and help out as much as we can with the billiard talk that we have going on. We appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for letting us do what we do.
And we'll try to get Nick on at least every 2 weeks or so in between my schedule and his. Both of us travel so much. One of us might be able to do it and the other one can't because, I try to get at least I try to get at least 2 kids in a week and sometimes 3 or 4. It just depends on how many kids I have backed up. And I've got kids waiting for me. So I try to get them done. And unfortunately, Nick's taking the back seat.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm traveling. I'm all over the place. So,
but we'll try to do better. Like I said, it's really about scheduling. Nick's focused on trying to get on this Moscone Cup team, and I'm not getting in his way. The whole reason why we started this was so Nick could get his name out there a little more, and I couldn't be more proud of my co-host. You've done amazing, Nick. From the first time I met you a year ago. You believe it's been a year?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Like I was telling you earlier, man, if you would have told me that a year ago, I was waking up my wife Dory on the couch at 5 a.m. to watch these overseas matches and watch these players, and you didn't tell me a year later that I'd be playing and getting invites to them, I would have told you you're absolutely insane for even thinking about it. But I'm grateful. I had a great derby this year for my first time, and it kicked off everything. It kicked off everything for me. So it really just does take 1 or 2 big events that you really do well in for you to get noticed and whatnot. And I'm just really grateful for everybody behind me that has supported me and that keeps supporting me to get me going on this. So we'll see what happens.
And juniors, he's been a little bit humble. Let me tell you something about Mr. DeLeon. Yeah. He helps regardless of who you are, your status, or whatever. When he says that he's an open book, you want to try out a cue, that if he has it, he'll even let you eat his high chews. Granted, he will number them.
Oh, yes. Limited edition.
But he's a very generous with his time. So when he says he's there to help, he's actually there to help. Him and I teamed up because we have very similar personalities, and we're just kind of bigger than life sometimes. And we're the only 2 people on the planet who can stand each other for more than 5 minutes. Because we're both a little goofy, but it works.
Yeah.
So on I'm going to plug my tiny little sponsors. Big shout out to MakoTips.com for taking care of the Diva and helping her out launch this whole movement for these kids. This gentleman has gone above and beyond the call of duty for these children, and I could not be more thankful. Other than me heading off to Birmingham, I'll be going to Pelham, Alabama the following weekend for an all kids event. So if you guys are in the Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, or Tennessee area, please come on out. I'll be there, and I'll put all of that information on my Facebook. It will be at Pelham, Alabama at Papa G's. So if you guys are out there, all the juniors, I'll be interviewing kids all day. I will be letting kids run the show. So this should be interesting.
That'll be fun. That'll be real fun.
Absolutely. So on behalf of Inside Pool Magazine and Mako Tips and the Juniors Billiard Scholarship Fund, thank you guys for viewing tonight. And me and Nick will see you in the next couple of weeks, I think.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to run that video one more time, and we're going to say goodnight. We'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Thanks for coming out tonight, Nick.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, guys. It's been great. I am very, very excited for everybody, especially Sophia. So I'm very excited to see who's coming on next and who they're picking and all that good stuff.
Right,
so.
Because I'm going to need you to help me with the reveals.
Oh, for sure.
They
I'm pretty
take it
sure we
better
can
from
get some help.
you.
Yes, we can get some help. We can have some fun with it too. So,
Good night, Nick. Thanks.
have a good one. Good night, guys.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.